Welcome, friends. This is Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric, and today we're going to talk about the St. Louis Cardinals and how they're running out of time. First things first, I got a couple of housekeeping items. I haven't done a whole lot of videos recently, and I don't know how many I'm going to be able to do for the next couple of months. I am getting ready to move. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually in the U.S. Air Force, and the entire time I've been doing these videos, I've been stationed in England. I'm sitting in England, about 75 miles north of London right now. But we're getting ready to move back stateside. That right there, that's a pack of moving boxes. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do as far as videos. That's going to depend on a million things here. Same type deal with David and his schedule. We do these because it's fun. We like to do as many as we can. Might be a little slim over the next little bit. So bear with us on that. And also, shout out to the guys who picked out David at the Cardinal game on Friday night. Was it, I believe, Shawnee Nation, the YouTube handle. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for checking out our videos. We hope you enjoy them. Now, St. Louis Cardinals. They are 54-55 as of this filming. That's not what anybody expected. That's just, it's not good enough. And people are just holding out hope, But the Cardinals have been floating. I'd say they've been 5 games one way or the other of 500 for 2 months or better, and you kind of got what you got. The only bright spot is that Jack Flaherty on Friday night made his third and what appears to be final rehab start in Springfield. He's expected to travel with the Cardinals when they head to Pittsburgh next week, and they're eyeing his return during that series. So that would help, but that is not enough. The team has too many issues. The offense is wildly inconsistent. The bullpen is nowhere near deep enough. And the starting pitching, I mean, when you go out and you get John Lester and J.A. Happ, there are reasons it kind of makes sense, but that's not a winning starting rotation. And like I said at the beginning, they're running out of time. 162 games split up. They're in the final third of the season. And yes, there are going to be optimists out there who point out 2011 and, 10 and a half games back and all this, that, and the other. Yes, that's true. But the reason you remember that is because of how rare and how special it was. You cannot count on something like that happening. The Cardinals, the ship is all but sailed on the NL Central. As of this filming, the Cardinals are 11.5 out of first place, and the Brewers have the second best record in the National League. With their pitching and their level of consistency, it's not happening. The Cardinals are a little bit closer in the wild card, but there's a number of teams ahead of them. And this is the stretch the Cardinals are in the midst of right now, where this was supposed to be their chance to make a move. Think about the teams the Cardinals have been playing and are playing. The Twins, the Indians, the Royals. They just got swept by the Braves. All these teams were under 500. The Braves were under 500 until they swept the Cardinals and are now above 500. This was it. No Milwaukee for a while. No NL West leading teams. But no. Cardinals are doing nothing with their shot. And the schedule's only going to get harder in a couple weeks here. And I think you can forget about the division. I don't see a whole lot of reason to think that this team is capable of passing the Reds and the Phillies and the Braves and whoever else to get up to the wild card. They're just not that good. And you know, there's so many reasons. That's the thing that can frustrate Cardinals fans is it's not a, you know what, we've got stacked rotation, but if we get offense going, no. You know, one day it's the offense that gets destroyed. One day John Lester gives up 5 runs in the first inning, and then the next day Giovanni Gallegos gets blown up. It's everything. So the Cardinals have a lot of work to do if they want to turn the franchise back into a true contender. Because right now, the way they've managed the franchise over the past few years and this season, they're right where they belong. Right at 500, right in the middle of the league. There is nothing special about this franchise as a whole right now. So, while you've got an elite third baseman, an above average first baseman, you've got, you know, Yachty, he's fading, but he's still a Hall of Fame catcher, whatever you want to think about that. There's not enough. You know, if it were me, you know, you're talking about firing Jeff Albert yesterday. You're talking about going and getting 2 or 3 relievers at the trade deadline. I understand the moves to get John Lester and J.A. Happ, in the sense that if you're going to get 5 innings, 4 earned runs type of a start out of somebody, get it out of somebody who's at the back end of their career like these guys are. Save someone like a Johan Oviedo. Let him go back to Memphis and see if he can give a chance to develop into something more. By doing this and having the older guys pitch and sending Oviedo down, he at least has a chance to get better. Maybe in 2022, 2023, maybe he comes back and is a mediocre starting pitcher in the major leagues. He's got a chance. He can do it. Who knows? But keeping him up there to get rocked start after start was just going to ruin his career. So in that sense, the trades make sense. Yeah. I don't know. This is turning into more of a rant. I realize that. But yeah, I think Cardinal fans need to realize this season is just about lost. I mean, the Cardinals have to turn it on right now if they're going to have any hope of seeing the postseason for 2021. Yeah, that's all I've got for this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you guys for checking out this video, and we hope to see you next time.